Williams saw it first. Belphegor, ancient god of Tarset. Its face looked as if it had been carved out of a solid block of evil. And then we heard its voice.
I am Belphegor. Know all ye who trespass upon my tomb, that upon ye shall rest my curse forevermore.
The voice, that horrible voice, I still hear it. Williams walked towards the idol on the throne. Then suddenly, a blinding light shot down upon him, shooting from its single eye. He fell. Leclerc ran to help him, and the light caught him. Bending and I stood horrified. They were dead. So we turned, we ran, as if evil on the wing were after us. We ran.
Welcome to the Easton Community Access Television and the Old Time TV Show.
An eclectic collection of classic comedy, drama, and variety shows. Join us as we travel back in time to the earliest days of broadcast television. And now, on to the show.
Hello and welcome to the Old Time TV Show. My name is Joseph Taft, and today we'll be watching the 1954 Flash Gordon television show. This series is part of the public domain, and we have the wonderful opportunity of watching 2 of its earliest episodes. The black and white television series was a West German, French, and American international co-production by Intercontinental Television Films and Telediffusion. The show starred Steve Holland as the titular character, while also featuring Irene Chaplin as Dale Arden and Joseph Nash as the genius Dr. Hans Zarkov. Arden, Zarkov, and the enigmatic Flash Gordon would make for an unstoppable trio of space-traveling crime fighters in the year 3203. Universal Studios cut a deal with Flash Gordon owner King Features Syndicate. 26 episodes were commissioned, and shooting began in May of 1953, taking place in Spandau, Berlin. Only the lead actors and directors knew English. It is said that the director would stand in the eye line, read the non-English speaking actors their lines, and they would mimic the words back to the camera. Simple as that. The show was budgeted at $15,000 per episode on a 3-day per episode shooting schedule. Director William Worsley Jr. left the project after 13 episodes due to financial disputes, and Gunther von Fritsch took over the full-time directing roles for the rest of the run. They moved the production to France in order to accommodate the ever-changing requirements. The show ended up airing throughout the United States and had relatively favorable reviews at the time. I hope you enjoy Flash Gordon, as we certainly did. If you want to hear more about the episode specifically, make sure to check out the radiocast, where a few coworkers and I will discuss the episodes roundtable style. For now, sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy the show.
Black planet of the universe, ruled by King Akim, where brotherly love is considered a weakness, where cruelty, hate, and lawlessness are virtues, and where murder is commonplace. This is a street in Trantor, the capital of Karen. It is broad daylight, and yet there is a feeling of fear, the fear of a dark, moonless night. This is a man of Karen, a man who has lived outside of the laws of Karen because, and listen well, because he is an honest man. His mission this morning is to escape to another planet where he can live in dignity and without fear. But escape from Karen is not easy. Thieves, robbers, and cutthroats lurk in every corner, waiting for their prey.
Majesty, my briefcase.
All three of them?
And for those who would help the helpless, there is no mercy. These offenders must answer to the highest law, the highest authority of Karen, the king himself.
You are under arrest. Come on.
And so a man whose crime was honesty, whose ambition was to live in peace and dignity and without fear, has his life dream and all his possessions torn from him in a matter of seconds. This is Karen, the stronghold of Akim, the terrible.
As you can see here, Avo, there have been improvements.
It looks beautiful. Beautiful.
It's good to have you back, Avo. But how goes our campaign?
In some ways, very well, Your Majesty. But as long as the Galaxy Bureau of Investigation polices the galaxy, we cannot make the headway you desire.
But their leaders have a prize. Every man has a prize.
So I thought, Your Majesty. But as dedicated as you and I are to spreading the doctrine of evil, so are they of the GBI devoted to spreading the doctrine of good.
Then they must be destroyed.
That is easily said, sire. But to destroy such men who have strength, brains, and the support of every government in the galaxy is not so easy.
Destroy their leaders. Do that, and the rest will fall apart.
That is true. But to destroy Commissioner Herrick, Dr. Sarkov, or even Dale Arden, Sarkov's assistant, is practically impossible.
Why? I can sing of 100 ways.
And there's always Flesh Gordon to contend with.
Flesh Gordon. All your reports are full of him. The coup on Aremo smashed by him. The attempt to take over the Galaxy Radio power plant of Trios. Discovered and defeated by him.
Yes. If we can find a way to destroy Flesh Gordon, Your Majesty, the galaxy will be...
And what have we here, Sergeant?
His name is Drago, Your Majesty, an offender against the crown.
The charge?
Breaking the first law of Karen. The old, the weak, and the sick shall perish by the hand of the strong.
And the specific crime?
Defending an old man who was in the process of being robbed.
You may go. Did you not know you were committing a crime against Karen? Against me, the king?
Certainly, Your Majesty. What child doesn't know your filthy law that unless he can rob, cheat, and betray, he'll one day face death by your hand?
That's an admission of treason.
The traitor's death on Karen is preferable to life here, where the only honor is deceit.
That is too easy for you. You are too eager for it. I shall change your point of view.
All right, torture me, do what you will. You will never destroy my conviction that the laws of Karen are wrong and inhuman.
No. Never is a long time, Avo. Well, Drago, how do you feel now?
The old, the weak, the sick shall perish by my hand.
Let him go. He will be a law-abiding citizen of Karen from now on. What is it?
I have a message from the spaceport, Highness.
Well?
A representative from the Galaxy Bureau of Investigation is on his way here. His ship has just taken off from Earth and will land on Charon within the hour.
A GBI man from Earth. Well, well, Aro. That's a pleasant surprise. We shall give him a warm welcome when he arrives.
Yes?
Commissioner Herrick, Flash Gordon and Dale Arden are here.
Good, send them right in.
Oh. Welcome home. Good to see you. Want to sit down, Chief?
9 patrol ships out, I see.
Yeah. And all on charted course and in good shape, thank heaven. Position H was supposed to be the Skyflash on the special mission.
Where to?
Charon, one of the black planets of our galaxy.
That's the stronghold of the king they call Akim the Terrible.
That's the place and that's the man. Somehow or another, we must keep him from spreading his evil influence throughout the galaxy.
Well, if I remember correctly, he has no army. Only a strong arm squad that rules Charon by fear.
He has no army. But his kingdom is a kingdom of evil. Wherever there is evil throughout the galaxy, there he finds allies, ready to steal, murder, and destroy for him.
Obviously, Akim the Terrible is GBI's top assignment right now. When do we start?
You don't. As I told you when you came in, you were supposed to be on your way to Charon now. But the crime situation is getting so out of hand, I had to...
Send somebody else?
Good.
Yeah. Who is it?
Kurt Weber.
You couldn't have picked a better agent. Kurt and I went through GBI training school together, you know.
His record is excellent. I'm confident that he can handle the assignment. But there was another reason for urgency. Orville, Akim's ambassador at large, has returned to Charon.
Why does that worry you, Commissioner?
Every time he's returned before, a crime wave throughout the galaxy follows.
Starduster, calling GBI headquarters.
That's his hourly report in.
Coming, Commissioner.
Give us video too, Fred.
Coming, Commissioner.
Yes, sir.
Harry. Hi, Commissioner.
Where are you, Kurt?
Just getting ready to land on Charon. Hi, Flash. Hi, beautiful. Seems that I beat you both out of a trip for once, eh?
Take care of yourself, Kurt. And watch old Akim. He's a tough customer.
Don't worry, Flash. I'll keep my eye peeled on the old pirate. See if I can find out what he's up to, huh? Uh-oh. Coming into the spaceport. I'd better decelerate before I wind up in little pieces. Report back in 15 minutes, as arranged.
You have business here on Charon?
Yes.
With whom?
The king.
You have an appointment?
No.
What you really are is a spy.
You've got my credentials. I'm not hiding anything.
Give me your gun. Search him.
Now, wait, you have no right. I'm a GBI agent with full diplomatic immunity.
Yes?
The GBI spy is here, Your Majesty. Your orders have been carried out.
Bring him to me.
Your Majesty. What's the meaning of this? I'm an accredited representative of GBI.
I'm sorry my men handled you so roughly, my dear Mr. Weber. You see, we rather admire force here on Charon. But to get to the point, I have a job for you.
If it is something that is within my power as representative of GBI...
Not exactly. I want you to kill Flash Gordon.
Your humor is a little heavy for me.
But I'm quite serious.
If so, you must be clean out of your mind. Flash Gordon is my best friend.
But he is my greatest enemy. He will stand in my way no longer.
Flash Gordon will outlive you, Akim. And wherever you try to spread evil, he and the entire GBI will stop you.
You refuse to kill him.
Need I answer?
Of course not. But in that case... Weber. What about it? Will you kill Flesh Gordon now?
Yes. Yes, of course. I'll kill him.
But you have not forgotten he's your best friend.
Friend, I hate gold.
After you have taken care of him, what about Commissioner Harris?
Oh, why not?
Good. But first, how do you plan to do your job on Gordon?
Oh, don't worry. I'll find a way, and quickly.
Here. Take this. It's silent and sure.
Oh, I don't want the GBI to get suspicious. If I don't report back to them in the televiewer every 15 minutes, they all send help here to me.
You can use my teleradio. Kurt's 5 minutes overdue. I'm worried.
Calling GBI. Kurt Weber on Karen.
I'm glad to hear that voice.
GBI.
Give us radio too, Fritz. Everything all right?
Fine. Akim isn't going to cause any more troubles in the galaxy.
What makes you so sure?
I'll give you details when I get back. Flash.
Yes, Kurt?
I'd like to see you when I get back.
Sure, when?
I'm starting back to Earth in a few minutes. I'll be there in an hour. Where will I be able to find you?
Well, I'll be in my office for about 3 hours, catching up on some work.
Good. See you later.
That takes care of that.
This will take care of God.
And now a spaceship heads toward Earth from Charon, piloted by a man with a twisted brain. A brain fevered by a machine of treachery. A treachery for which he is not responsible and cannot control.
Kurt, glad to see you back.
Glad to be back, Flash. How are you, boy?
Fine, never better. How are you?
Oh, fine, too. Oh, I see you're planning another cruise.
That's right.
Where's it this time?
Canis Venatici.
Oh, that's a new one on me. Is it on the map?
It sure is. It's part of the Crab Nebula, one of the messier objects. Here's the globular cluster. First, we hit Taurus here, Aquarius here, and Scorpion here.
Crazy! Flash, I don't understand it. Kurt's your best friend. Why would he try to kill you?
I don't know, Dale.
Maybe something happened to him on Charon.
Dale, you better call Dr. Zarkov and the chief right away. Kurt, what have they done to you?
Just as I thought. What is it, Doctor? Something has been done to Kurt's brain. That reaction, you see, is the brainwave of a homicidal maniac.
Good heavens.
It looks almost as though he had had a frontal lobotomy. And yet there are no scars on the skull. That's strange. Unless it were done electronically. All right, Dale, all right. There's only one answer to this, Flash.
I know, Chief. Dale and I'll take off right away. I'll make Akim pay for doing this to Kurt.
All right. But before you go, I'll give you a special code so you can report to us without detection in case of trouble.
Right.
Well, wait a minute. If we're captured, Akim can do to us what he's done to Kurt.
I've thought of that. We can try to avoid it. But how, since we don't know what happened? You and Dale will have to have your hair cut off. After that, we'll put a band of selenite on your frontal lobes and put a wig on each of you. Do you think it'll work, Doctor? Think those selenite bands will protect their heads from whatever happened to poor Kurt? I don't know. At best, it's a gamble. We can only try.
I only hope these selenite bands work.
And if they don't, Doctor?
Then you and Dale will become killers like Kurt Weber.
Karen, just ahead, Dale.
What do we do when we land, Flash?
We'll go straight to King Akim.
Dig that wig, Dale. Dig that wig, Dale. Don't flip your lid, Flash. Hooray for the toupee.
You be quiet, Casey.
Hang on, Dale. We're coming in for a landing.
What are you worried about? Weber has only been gone for a day.
Maybe he has recovered sooner than we expected.
Akim, what did you do to Kurt Weber?
Welcome, Gordon. Your visit was not expected.
Answer me. What did you do to Weber?
I will do better than that. I will show you. Gordon! Listen to me!
Nobody talks to me like that.
What's wrong, Gordon? Feeling in a murderous mood?
Tell him to let me go and I'll show you. Fast.
I will, Gordon. But first, let us understand each other. I am not your enemy. As far as I am concerned, you can kill, rob, swindle, do whatever you will.
And nobody's going to stop me?
But there are those who will try. Your chief, Commissioner Herrick, for example.
Herrick? Yes, Herrick. I see what you mean. All right, Akim, you can tell your muscle boys to let me go. Get Herrick on the televiewer.
May I ask why?
To call Herrick here, so as to have him free of GBI protection.
Right. If we get rid of him here, there's no getaway problem.
Excellent. Excellent, Gordon. Proceed.
Calling GBI. Flash Gordon calling
Hurry
GBI.
up, Fritz. Video. Quick, Doctor. Be ready to take down the code. Well, Flash?
I think I have the answer, Chief.
Yeah?
We need you and Dr. Zarkov here for scientific research. There's a band of radioactive material around Charon that works on people's minds.
All right. We'll take off or come right away.
All right, Doctor. What does the code say? Band works.
In other words, Flash and Dale's brains haven't been affected.
Exactly. And naturally, we are not going to take off for Karen. We agreed with Flash not to believe anything he said, except for the 4th and 11th words in his 3rd sentence.
But Flash may be in danger right now.
That's true. All we can do is wait and hope for the best.
Excellent, Gordon. Excellent. You are very clever. Thank you, Your Highness. But you are very clever to have created this machine.
Yes. Unfortunately, its effects will last for only 2 weeks at a time. Naturally, my scientists are working day and night to make this period permanent.
Naturally, Your Highness. And now that I have done you a favor, I have one to ask.
Anything?
Now that I'm on your side, may I have my stun gun back?
Of course. With pleasure.
Thank you, Your Highness. Frankly, I felt a little undressed without it.
Dale machine, smash it!
What are you going to do with them, Flash?
We'll take them back to Earth, Dale. They're the only real villains on this whole planet. And we'll send a crew from Earth to destroy all the other infernal machines on this planet. And with Akim here in the Earth prison, these people will be free again. All right, let's go.
Hi, I'm Ron Van Dam. I've been in radio for 3 decades now and have been doing a daily podcast-style show for a few years. But once a week, I come to the ECAT studio where they give me wine and cheese.
Hey, welcome to the program. How are you? Good to be with you. Hey, you're looking good today.
Thanks for being here. Make yourself comfortable. This won't take too long. It'll be a little bit painful for you, but in the long run, it's important for you to go through this. And I do a TV version of the podcast. I talk about what's going on in the world and in the area and give my opinions on things. That's both something to look forward to and also a warning. So tune in to see me move my mouth while I talk. Who knows? We might have something in common. Probably not, but you never know. Catch my show here, The Ron Van Dam Show, right here on ECAT.
It's the Ron Van Dam Show. Hold on tight, things can get a bit weird, if you like that sort of thing.
Hi there, I'm Gail Devins, and join me as we discover all the businesses that made Easton great. This is a wonderful, wonderful place. I cannot wait. I want to do it. I want to go there. I am definitely coming back, and I know you will too, because I'm telling you something. It is absolutely amazing in here. What a wonderful way to discover Easton. It's right here in Easton. Showing at noon on Mondays, 2 p.m. on Tuesdays, and 11 a.m. on Fridays, only on ECAT.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the official first episode of Eatin' with ECAT. My name is Joseph Taft.
I'm Jack Ryan.
And I'm Abby Kitchenham.
We are, in fact, your co-hosts, and we are determined to bring you all the big eats that you can handle. So listen, if you're a foodie, you're not going to want to miss any of the action. Check out our website, www.eastoncat.org, or find us on social, at EastonCat, to find this episode on demand.
Oh, you're going down, Kitchen. You're going down. You're going down.
I got through the foam, and I'm getting a little more down to the... It's like...
The fact that there's jelly in this just unsettles me.
A Reuben sandwich is the best sandwich out. The sauerkraut mixed with the Thousand Island and the rye bread.
This is something I have never seen before.
We're good. We're all family here.
Where does the ice cream begin?
Big
and
bite.
The whipped cream. And
no more plate.
Welcome to Service Matters, a weekly radio show that talks about the good things that are happening in local communities and beyond.
Since 1978, the Eastern Food Pantry has been dedicated to providing food to our neighbors in times of need. As long as there's hungry people in our community, our doors are open, our hearts will be open to help.
We also like to talk about the good things that people do to make a difference, and in many cases, to make dreams real for folks out there in need.
Just to chat about, as you say, some of the good things in life. There's some of the good things, the great things, and the happy things.
And certainly watch us on ECAT, Eastern Community Access Television.
Here we go. My name is Harrison Young, and after 13 years of talk show experience, I seek to bring you the best in interviews with some of the very best guests around, including, and here we are, experts.
I've seen thousands of demons actually come out of the mirror one time.
Wow. Musical guests and artists.
If I say how I feel, would you really listen?
And interesting characters of all types.
I threw that kid across the classroom. Look, he didn't try that ever again.
Wow. Join me at Topic Time on your Eastern cable station anytime they want to play it. And what I understand, that's quite a few times a day. And I love it.
The planet Tarset, silent, inhabited only by shadows of a civilization long dead. A planet where life of every kind has departed.
We must use Tarset, Commander Richards. There is no other planet on which we can conduct our negative gravity experiments.
There must be another place. Tarset is out.
Tarset is deserted. We can set up our experimental equipment using robot mechanisms and gauge the impulse reactions by electronic equipment set up in the Skyflash.
I'm fully aware of the importance of your work, Dr. Zarkov, but you'll have to find another planet that will do as well as Tarset.
There is none to our knowledge. I told you that before. Tarset is ideal.
Well, then you'll have to find some place that's not so ideal. Tarset will not be used.
But why? Will you please tell me why?
You don't know what just happened to the exploratory mission we sent to Tarset?
No. I've been in my mountain lab completely out of touch with things. What happened?
Well, we'll soon know the details. All I've had up to now are fragmentary reports, but even from them I'd be a murderer if I let you go.
Flash Gordon is here, sir, with Dr. Jervis of the Tarset expedition.
Good. Send them in at once. Now we'll get the full story. I'm so sorry, Dr. Jervis. Can I get you something?
I don't think he's strong enough to answer any questions right now, Commander. Ever since he landed his spaceship, he's been hysterical. We did what we could to calm him down, but...
This is Dr. Jervis, one of the scientists we sent on the exploratory mission to Tarset.
Jervis? Of course.
You know him?
By reputation only. I'm familiar with his treatise on astrohydraulics. Remember, Dale?
Oh, that's right, Doctor. He's in a state of complete nervous shock.
Well, Dr. Jervis, what happened up there? I'm Dr. Zarkov. What happened on Tarset? Where are the others who went with you?
Dead. All dead.
How? What happened? Speak up, man. What happened?
I'm afraid he won't be able to answer any more questions, Doctor. He's completely...
No. It's important that they know. I'll do my best. Don't send anyone there. You'll murder every man you send to Tarset.
What kind of nonsense is this?
Nonsense? You call it nonsense when your own companions are stricken before your very eyes? When suddenly they are dead? For no reason, for no cause, except a curse.
A curse? What curse?
Curse of Belagor. It strikes in silence. It will kill anyone who sets foot on that horrible planet.
It didn't kill you.
My escape is a miracle. Just a miracle. Perhaps you'd better tell us exactly what happened.
Yes. Yes, I will. There were 4 of us in that expedition. 4 of us who landed on Tarset.
There was Williams, leader of our company, an outstanding physicist. Leclerc, astrochemist. Bending, our engineer. And myself. Our landing on Tarset was easy enough. We made our way to a structure that we had seen from the spaceship. It was the only building not in utter ruins. Inside, we made our way along a corridor, the sides thick with dust, and all around there was the horrible feeling of death. We reached a bend in the corridor, and like an invisible hand had grabbed us, we stopped, afraid to make the turn. Williams finally had the courage to go on. I wanted to turn and run back to the ship. I'd never known fear like that, even when I knew what I feared. Finally, one by one, we followed him. Williams saw it first. Belagor, ancient god of Tarset. Its face looked as if it had been carved out of a solid block of evil. And then we heard its voice.
I am Belagor. Know all ye who trespass upon my tomb, that upon ye shall rest my curse forevermore.
The voice. That horrible voice. I still hear it. Williams walked towards the idol on the throne. Then suddenly, a blinding light shot down upon him, shooting from its single eye. He fell. Leclerc ran to help him, and the light caught him. Bending and I stood horrified. They were dead. So we turned, we ran, as if evil on the wing were after us. We ran. I heard Bending running behind me. Suddenly he screamed. I looked back. The light had him. He fell towards me. I just ran on.
A terrifying experience. Don't send anyone to that planet. It's cursed.
Ridiculous. We must use Tarset for our negative gravity experiments. Aren't we sticking our necks out? If what happened to him happened to us, we have no choice. The threat to our galaxy from the people of Eben has never been so serious as it is now. Our only defense will be negative gravity.
Find some other place for the experiments.
There is no other place. Tarset is the one astrographical location where the repelling force of negative gravity is effective in relation to Earth. Besides, who believes this business of idols and strange curses? It's superstitious rot.
I saw it.
You'll have a chance to see it again. I'm going to Tarset. I'm with you, Doctor. Dale?
I'm ready to start right now.
Well, Dr. Jervis, we can make it without you, but if you'll come along as our guide, we can save much valuable time.
No, I can't.
The defense of the galaxy depends upon it. Everything we have, our civilization, our science, everything will be wiped out if the people of Eben are victorious. How can you refuse?
No, of course you're right. I can't refuse. I'll go along with you to Tarset.
Good. Prepare the flight plans, will you, Commander? We'll be off in 48 hours. Come on, Dale. Doctor? Invasions from Eben. Idols. Strange voices and strange lights. You think anybody will believe that stuff, Doctor? Idols, curses, rot. How can you, a trained scientist, believe it?
A man believes what he sees. And I have seen these things. So will you. Please don't enter. We'll never get out alive.
You did the last time. Maybe we'll be as lucky.
Let's go, Doctor. Don't! Please stop here before we all die.
No!
Going someplace? Come on.
Who's this, Bending?
Just as he fell.
Williams and Leclerc?
Yes.
I am Belagor.
The voice.
Know all ye who trespass upon my tomb, that upon ye shall rest my curse forevermore.
One step out there and you're dead.
Oh, we've got to help them.
There's nothing you can do. Nothing.
Professor Gibbons! Professor Gibbons, it's time! Let me out! Let me out!
All right, Professor Jettis.
If you ever expect to get out of here alive, start telling the truth. The truth? What are you talking about? You saw. I saw plenty. Enough to know that you've been lying from the word go. I haven't. Tell the truth. What's it all about? I don't know. The Curse of Belagor. Kind of a moron do you take me to be, Jevis? Curses, idols. The next thing you'll be screaming about will be witches riding around on brooms. You're lying. No! You said Benning was killed while running down the corridor with you. But when we found him, his head was towards the idol. He wasn't killed while running away. He was killed before he ever got there. Why did you lie about that? I didn't. All three were killed, but you were allowed to escape. Why? I don't know. You do know. Tell me the truth. I won't tell you anything. Let me out. Let me out. It's time, Professor Jevers. Let me out. Let me out. The wolves. They're coming at the crutches. Now will you tell the truth? They're going to kill you along with the rest of us. No, they can't. They promised to save me. Who promised? The men of heaven. They trapped us in the temple. They told us to help them or die. Williams, LeClaire, Benning chose death. Why is Tarset so important to them? To the invasion. It's coming in this direction. They want to use Tarset as a staging area for their final assault upon Earth. How could you betray your galaxy like that? And worse, watch your friends die while you agreed to help their killers. I don't know. I'm going crazy. They offered me money, power, and chance to be recognized as a great scientist. I was. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to die. You think you have a right to live? Save me. I'm sorry, save me. Talk to the walls, Jevis. Maybe they'll hear you. Call on Belagor. Maybe he'll listen.
The flat Tarset, a dead, desolate world long deserted by its people. Here in the crumbling temple of Belagor, the mystic god of death, while Flash fights for his life, Dale and Dr. Zarkov are desperately trying to avoid the touch of the lethal ray emanating from the single eye of Belagor. In a cell nearby, Flash and the traitor Jeebus, an Earth scientist who sold out to the people of Eben, are trapped between two slowly moving walls that threaten to crush them at any moment.
A miracle. A miracle.
No miracle, Jevis. The walls are so dry and crumbling that the pressure from the moving wall pulverized them. The whole temple is ready to fall.
What are you going to do with me now?
Right now, I'm interested in Dale and Dr. Zarkov, not you. Who else is on this planet besides us?
Mesden.
Who's he?
A man from Eben. One of their intelligence agents. The one who bribed me.
How many with him?
I don't know. Some, maybe 3, 4.
What's behind it all?
I told you. They want to use this planet to spearhead an invasion on our galaxy.
When? When will it begin?
Soon. That's all I know, soon. I was crazy. I didn't know why I did it.
Come in, Dr. Zarkov. And bring your charming companion. Come in. I am Medicine. I am Chief of Intelligence to His Exalted Mightiness Drago, ruler of Eben.
Eben?
Yes, Eben. You are an unexpected prize, Dr. Zarkov. I hardly expected so impressive a bag to fall into my net.
I'm easily bored with second-rate theatrics, so why not get to the point?
Point one. Don't look for help from Flash Gordon. He and that idiot Jevov are dead. By my hand. I have spared your life, Dr. Zarkov, up to this point, because you can be of use to my sovereign.
My services are expensive.
You can name any price. The information we want is worth it.
And the information?
Complete plans and details of the negative gravity force you have developed. And you must give us the method to combat it. We must know how to smash through it so we can land our forces on Earth.
And if I refuse?
You will watch Miss Arden slowly and painfully put to death. Well, Dr. Zarkov, what is your answer?
His answer is no.
But Dale...
My life against the millions they could take on Earth? We have no choice, Doctor.
We'll see how brave you are, Zarkov, while you watch her slow destruction. The death eye of Belagor will bring you Earthlings to your knees. Take them to the pillars.
I'm sorry, Jill.
I can't say I'm not scared.
Your scientific mind, Dr. Zarkov, won't accept the preposterous idea of an idol possessing a lethal curse.
The curse of Belagor is man-made. It's a lethal weapon, not a curse.
You have seen the result?
Obviously, you have a paralysis ray machine set into the idol's head.
Quite right. A paralysis ray machine, whose controlled ray cuts through organic matter, destroying the millions of nerves, eating its way deep into the very nerve centers until total paralysis is achieved.
You're a fiend.
Not by choice. This is war.
Dale, I can't let them do it.
You must.
I can't.
You must. And you will.
Your last chance, Zarkov. Think. Think. Can you stand there and watch her shrivel slowly? The instant I lower this lever, deterioration begins.
He's not going to tell you anything, so turn on your ray. Get it over with. Stop talking, turn it on!
Very well. But only a few degrees at first, so you can feel its power.
Dale!
Swear to me, Dr. Zarkov, you won't tell them.
No.
Swear it.
All right.
You barely felt anything. Now let us see how brave you are, Miss Arden.
You, Gordon! God, help me! Flash! The ray machine, turn it off! No! No! You'll kill us both!
Untie them.
We'll die, just as they did.
You exaggerate, Meston.
What?
Untie them.
Flash, how did you figure?
Okay, Dale. I heard him say the ray penetrates organic matter, so I slipped my watch glass over the lens of the machine. Stopped the ray dead.
That was quick thinking.
Yeah, we've got to get out of here.
Where's Professor Jevons?
I don't know. He sold out to Evan, led us into this trap.
It's hard to believe that.
That's true. He admitted it to me. We've got to get back to the Skyflash and notify Commander Richards immediately. The invasion is about to begin.
Stand where you are. Don't make a move.
Hail Drago!
Who are these Earthlings?
They are those who would stand against your exalted mightiness. Flash Gordon, Dale Arden, and the bearded one is Dr. Zarkov.
Ah, so. I know of them. Whosoever shall stand between Drago and his destiny shall be ground into dust. Guards! Hey!
Was able to topple over that huge ice? How could he? Where did he get the strength?
Sometimes a man finds strength within himself he didn't know was there. Professor Jevons saw his chance and found the power to balance his books. With a little to spare. Flash Gordon and Skyflash 2 calling Commander Richards at GBI headquarters on Earth. Flash Gordon calling Commander Richards.
Richards here. Flash had been on tenterhooks waiting for your report.
I'll give you all the details as soon as we land, Commander. In the meantime, you can call off all emergency defensive measures as far as an invasion from Evan is concerned. There will be no invasion. Drago, tyrant of Evan, is dead.
Flash, are you sure? This is tremendous news.
When you release the news, Commander, one thing you must do.
Flash, what is it?
Be sure that all credit is given to Professor Jevons, a great patriot who sacrificed his life in the service of his galaxy. Skyflash 2 signing off. The truth will be our secret. Ready for takeoff. Chart a course for home, will you, Dale?
Home it is.